Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This week, I'm behind the wheel of my favorite three-wheel vehicle, the Slingshot. In 2025, Polaris is celebrating 10 years of Slingshot with fresh updates, new styling, and a special edition 10th anniversary model. Now do me a favor and hit that subscribe button because this review starts right now. No other vehicle makes me smile like a Slingshot. From its fun-to-drive personality, cool styling, and open-air cockpit, this three-wheel adventure vehicle keeps getting better. For 2025, Polaris has fully redesigned the front end, revised the suspension with an inch added to ground clearance, increased standard technology, and improved audio across the lineup. This special edition Slingshot 10 model you're looking at includes everything I personally prefer from the R model, such as a lower front splitter, R signature lighting, a ventilated sport hood design, Brembo brakes, a 7-inch display with Ride Command Plus with Apple CarPlay and GPS integration, and more, including a special edition 10th anniversary paint scheme, a ghosted logo pattern, new XK glow lighting with new Stage 3 8-inch Rockford Fosgate audio, special edition heated and cooling seats, and an all-new key fob. With 4 different models, plus this limited edition Slingshot 10 model to choose from in 2025, your Slingshot MSRP pricing will slightly increase, but range from $24,999 US for the base S model to $38,999 US for the Slingshot 10. This special edition Slingshot 10 model comes equipped with a 5-speed manual transmission. In previous reviews, I tried the AutoDrive automatic transmission. Regardless of which Slingshot you choose to purchase, under the hood is an updated ProStar 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. This top-of-the-line Slingshot 10 produces 204.1 horsepower with 149.8 pound-feet of torque, which is a slight increase from before. And this is how it sounds when in Slingshot mode. Slingshot mode activated now. The wider diameter tire on the rear helps with overall balance, but I definitely wouldn't recommend throttle mashing your Slingshot unless of course it's yours, because it's not good for wear and tear, it's definitely not safe, and it's not good for fuel economy. And on that note, Polaris suggests there's no real difference between the AutoDrive and manual transmissions when it comes to fuel economy. Fuel economy really depends on your driving style. But personally, I've always achieved better fuel economy when driving a manual transmission vehicle because I can control the RPMs better. Polaris also recommends that when it comes to refueling your Slingshot, only use the gasoline with 91 pump octane minimum and a maximum of ethanol content of 10%. The fuel tank holds just under 10 gallons of gasoline, providing an average of 200 to 250 miles of range with a full tank. Slingshot is all about personality and customization, so have a closer look at their accessory series packages. But I know my future Slingshot is going to come with at least these minimum accessories. So the taller wind deflector, then the excursion roof with rear view mirror, then the extra storage bags to put on top of the dash because I don't travel light, and then of course the mobile phone mount. There's tons of accessories for you to choose from. And for those who haven't watched my previous Slingshot reviews and don't know about the amazing standard connectivity and storage, well, here you go. The glove box is pretty big and includes one 12-volt port and one USB port inside, and I like how the glove box can be locked. There's an additional USB port below the center dash. The center console is convenient for small items, and just on top of there, you'll find another 12-volt port. However, the best standard storage spaces are located behind both the driver and passenger seats. And as an FYI, you can lock both storage spaces behind the front seats so you can walk away from your Slingshot with confidence. I've now had the sincere pleasure of reviewing 3 Slingshots, all of them different. So I know exactly which model to purchase for my own and to recommend to family and friends. So that said, only have a closer look at the upper trim, so the SLR or the R models, and then definitely if there's a special edition trim. Why? Because it just looks a little bit more aggressive. It has more standard technology, a little bit more comfort, especially if you add all the accessories I mentioned previously. But with this Slingshot 10, oh my God, let me tell you, from the paint scheme The heating and cooling seats, amazing in the Florida sun. And the audio sound system, elevated tech, I mean, it's amazing. Then this is also the first time that I've tried the manual transmission. And for me, I'm going manual for a couple of reasons. It's super easy, super fun. 5-speed throwback H pattern transmission. It's just so much fun, and I get better fuel economy. But also Polaris has updated both transmissions, both the auto drive and the manual, to be less jerky. So all that said, when you go out for your test drive with your Slingshot specialist, make sure you're going on city streets and on the highway, because there's a huge difference in between that crosswind. And then also make sure the horn works, because there's a lot of bad drivers on the road. Guys, that's it. Look down in the description for more information and some links, and don't forget to subscribe.